I'm actually gonna have to open the
It
map.
is for good reason that any hunter dreams of visiting Africa at least once in their lifetime. Chickamauga Plains offer a high diversity of environments and animals. Across its vast savanna, lush grasslands and forests, challenging highland ranges and deserts. Hunters old and new will find unique ecosystems barely touched by civilization.
Yes, I blessed the rains down in Africa. Put on Toto. I unironically like this song. So this was something that was introduced after people complained about having to play the story on the maps in order to get all the good stuff. So if you want to start the story of Malachi and his troublesome guests, take the phone from behind the booth next to the panorama home entrance at any time, or simply hunt and explore at your own pace. We are, of course, going to do the main story, but we're also going to pick up some other campsites along the
Is
way.
it yet another day when I'm gonna be at their beck and call?
Hey, where are you and your group? The wildebeest hunt was supposed to start half an hour ago.
You don't have to remind me. One of them messaged me at 4 a.m. and asked to pick them up. You know I'm a hunting guide, not a nanny.
I know you think of yourself as their hunting guide, but you are hired to make them feel like they are at the most luxurious stay and safari hunting experience they paid for. You can call it safari guide, but hell, if they need a nanny, you will be their nanny.
Sydney, you know I don't complain much, but this group...
Is a pain in the ass, I know.
That's too harsh, but they are a bizarre bunch.
Very polite of you. I remember them as asshole number 1, number 2, number 3, and 4. Okay, maybe I remember the woman who stopped the shooter at the bank and won the Olympics a year later.
What?
You didn't know? She's basically a hero in the States. There was this bank robber who opened fire. She recognized the type of firearm he had, walked up to him as he was reloading, and pacified the fellow like a Terminator.
I had no idea.
Yeah. There was even a comic book called Trigger Vixen released about her. In the most epic moment of the story, she takes the gun from the shooter, makes him go down, and says, "Looks like you dropped something. Let me help you pick that up." And then she kicks him in the face. Ugh, I still get goosebumps. I asked her to sign my copy, but she refused. If you get her to sign it, I will give you a bonus.
It's a deal.
I know you're saving up cha-chings to surprise your daughter.
She's the light at the end of the tunnel this month.
Well, back to wildebeest then. They won't be resting at that spot forever.
Got it, boss. Hello? Anybody here?
So, this is our lodge. I really like this lodge. Nice spacious entry. Got a nice lookout over the landscape, and there's a little Easter egg here for all you Destroy All Humans fans.
Bada bing, bada boom. Look at those bad boys burn. Shama, it's me. You know, your benevolent yet sociopathic alien overlord. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at those bad boys burn.
We're going to pick up our gear before we forget about it. Very important. Also really like this bed. So we are, of course, as always, going to go with the SM-12. Our dearest. And we're going to need a bow. This is tier 1 through tier 5. We're actually... Oh, tier 6. We already got one. Good. Tier 6 with a bow sight. Extra binoculars. Our giraffe stand. Very topical. Now for bags. We're definitely bringing the rattling bag because we have blue wildebeest, black wildebeest, and springboks. We are going to bring the Kai predator collar because we have lions and hyenas. And we are going to bring the Deer grunt caller for Gemsbok and Kudu.
You've discovered Tickamoon Plains grasslands and forest habitat. The image of Africa may be strongly linked with savannas and deserts, but its grasslands and forests are also prospering. It's full of unique vegetation and a variety of animals, including springbok, greater kudu, Egyptian geese, and helmeted guinea fowls. And keep in mind that an occasional predator or two may visit these grasslands from the neighboring savanna.
This is a really nice lodge. Alright. Investigate the lodge and find the group.
Somebody partied last night.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well clean this up, since I've been promoted to their nanny.
We will meet you there for that wild beast, Percy.
Message this, message that. Do young people no longer know how to just call?
He is so done with everything. I love him. It's like, yeah, I've been there.
You got them, Mr. Guide?
Nah, but I found a note saying they should be at the meeting spot.
Good, good. By the way, could you look at the AC units in their rooms? Looks like they're broken.
First a guide, then a nanny, and now I'm a repairman.
You are whatever they need you to be.
I'd love to help, but you forgot that I don't have access to their rooms. They asked for privacy.
Damn it. I'll grant you access to their rooms, but your card will take a few days to update. The system we're using is as old as that buffalo you harvested last month.
I guess our bizarre bunch will have to deal with the heat for a few nights.
Well, snowflakes do melt easily in Africa.
Alright, which car are we going to use for this one? We're gonna go with red. Alright.
Good morning, Mr. Burnett. Michaela Vaughn speaking.
Morning. And it's Malachi, as I already told you.
Right, Mr. Burnett, you did. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the wildebeest hunt.
That's a shame. Can I ask you why? Is everything all right?
This is rather embarrassing to admit, but during my morning warm-up of 500 bow shots, I suffered a bowstring slap.
Oh, God. Are you okay? Should I take you to the hospital?
No, please. Can you imagine the headlines if the media finds out that an Olympic medalist had a fatigued form and didn't rotate her elbow correctly?
It's understandable. You're used to firearms, but archery is still new to you.
Let's not discuss this topic anymore. It's not my arm that is hurt, but my pride. I will have to switch to compound bows for the rest of my stay.
As you wish. By the way, my daughter is a huge fan of Trigger Vixen. Could I get your...
I intend to avoid that piece of work like the plague for the rest of my life.
Is the rest of the group coming?
The rest of the group does not concern me. The call is over.
There goes my bonus. I get chills just speaking with her.
Keep in mind, she is the most normal one of the bunch. Like, she is literally the most normal one in that group. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take a moment to actually look at where our... No, shut. I need to know where our campsites are, so I know what we need to pick up. Oh, okay. Well, since we're already going up... Oh, no, we can still go back. We need to go over here. Right, all the way up here to this campsite, I think. Then left over here. Up here, and then this will be a campsite as well.
Hi, I won't be there for the wildebeest thingy.
But why, Miss Maddox? Weren't you excited the most yesterday?
I know, but I need to do a photo shoot with one brand for my Insta feed. The money isn't really worth it, but I didn't have a sponsored post for 2 weeks. I don't want to send the wrong message and not look advertiser friendly, you know?
Of course you don't.
Okay, old man. See you later. Oh, and send me the pictures of the wildebeest. It can even be dead if you forget to photograph it alive. Bye!
Psst. She is the worst. She's the most obnoxious one, honestly.
Hey, hey!
Sorry, who is this?
Oh no, wait, he
Birds are
is.
flying! Thunder strikes! It's Casper Sparks!
Not that again. Was it already your 6th, 7th time today?
Good morning, Mr. Sparks. I assume that's Miss Maddox in the background?
Yeah, she is frantically throwing her clothes all over the floor for that photo shoot, and I'm expected to help her choose. But listen, I can't make it to the hunt today, Moloch.
It's Malachi, not Moloch. Both may have originated in the Hebrew Bible, but they are not the same. How many times do I have to repeat myself? Or can't your lightning-struck brain remember any names without a jingle?
Emma is a bit nervous. She can't find the best look for her photo shoot. Apart from helping her, I also got a sudden inspiration for my new book. Once I hit my vein, I can't let it go to waste.
My daughter says that creativity should be trained like muscles. You learn to enable it whenever you need it.
Nah, that's not it. Truly genius ideas strike anytime, anywhere. You never know. Just like lightning. Ooh, that's good. I should write it down.
I swear, if you don't stop with lightning metaphors, I will stop you. Which one? The golden mesh top or the emerald blouse?
Sorry, I gotta go.
I don't get how those two are best friends. That leaves Percy. At least he's always been precisely on time so far.
They are both obnoxious assholes, and birds of a feather flock together. Easy. What I love about Tickerman Plains is the local community of hunters who are respectful. We do not tolerate poaching, illegal trading, or any of that stuff. We respect nature and are proud of our contribution to the local community. We understand people who want to prohibit line hunting altogether, but we are also aware that the local economy would stagnate without bringing people from outside. It would help us immensely if each prominent instructor in the area abstained from male lion hunting for a moment and went for a large mature lioness instead. This way we can show authorities and activists that we are self-regulating just fine, and are not just a bunch of poachers who would massacre a whole pride with all its cubs if given a chance. Of course, you will be compensated for your effort. Panorama Inc. PR Department. Public Rations. Harvest a mature female lion that weighs 135 or more. We'll get to that. Okay, so left straight and then over to the campsite. But yeah, Caspar and Emma try to outbid each other for who is the most annoying character. The other two are at least somewhat tolerable, but they're also assholes. And one thing I really love about this map though is that visually it is very, very different from everywhere else. Like, you see any screenshot from Tickermoon Plains and you know immediately, oh, it's Tickermoon Plains, yeah. This doesn't look like anywhere else on any of the other maps. And also, almost all the animals are exclusive to this map.
Alexa, call the safari guide, not my spiritual guide.
Mr. Nash?
What? Well, who did she call this time?
It's Malachi Burnett. I'm waiting for you at the proposed location to hunt for black wildebeest.
Oh, now she calls the correct person. Perfect. Yeah, third time, maybe a charm should be their slogan.
I apologize. I don't follow.
Doesn't matter. I won't be there today. I've had enough of heat and animal smells, and I need to be in perfect shape for my afternoon meeting.
If I understand correctly, you won't be attending,
As well as the rest of the group?
Yes, you are correct.
You could have let me know when you messaged me last night, or in the note you left in the lodge.
Look, I was indisposed last night. Hey, we're wasting your time right now, and as an entrepreneur, I understand there is nothing more annoying than that. You already have the permits and everything. You can go get the wild beast yourself, without amateur brats standing behind and asking dumb questions.
This is a unique experience some get to see once in their lifetimes, and you paid a large sum for it.
Yeah, and it's our money. It's not like we care.
I'm making sure you enjoy your time here to the fullest. That's our company's motto. At least I think it is.
Oh, so you worry about your review. I understand. You will get your 5 stars and a tip. Now, I really have to go. Later.
I guess the lecture I practice will only reach my ears. But he's not wrong. Sydney wants me to fill up the lodge with taxidermies anyway. Hello, group, and welcome to the black wildebeest hunting. Do not mistake this animal for the blue wildebeest. The easiest way to differentiate between them is to look at their tails. Black wildebeest have white or creamy tail hair, as opposed to blue wildebeest with black tail hair. Also, observe the color of their coat. Black wildebeest are more consistent, typically dark brown to black in color. Blue wildebeest are mostly blue-gray. Another option is to look at their horns. Do they curve forward? If so, you are looking at a black wildebeest. If they curve sideways out from the head, it's a blue one. I should stop. Haley laughs at me when she sees me talking to myself.
It is a very good introduction, though, and I usually go by the horns. It's the easiest way to tell, in my opinion. We have received an unusual request from the United States. You see, there is a man who claims that as a teenager he used to ride on top of a warthog. Yes, a warthog. He went into detail explaining how he'd go on a safari with his buddies, hopping up and down, shooting left and right with a machine gun mounted on top of the poor animal. As a nature lover, my first instinct was to report that reckless behavior to the authorities. But as a human skeptic, I just think it is a simple case of American bravado going unchecked. And luckily for the man, our company values the privacy of its clients and prides itself on fulfilling any request. The man argues that back then his life used to be so simple, and now he is so preoccupied with other business that any sight that would remind him of his teenage glory would brighten up his mood. He did mention a rare figurine, but we reckoned he would be more satisfied with a quality tusk. If you provide one, we will pay significantly more than it is worth. Francois Malente, Managing Director at Memento Mori's African branch. Memento Mori. This one I think is, a mature male warthog with a trophy rating of 5 stars. In the interest of not having to do a full census on warthogs, I think there is one group that I remember down here roughly that has consistently given me really high quality warthogs. So we're gonna try to go for those. But yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain. Let me actually just see if we have a black wildebeest anywhere. These look like kudu or... I think they might be kudu. I don't see any wildebeest around anywhere right now. But then again, I also don't exactly remember which time they drink, so... that could be slightly problematic. I do kind of want to do a bit more of the missions, because I know that once you pick up the other side missions from the other characters, it will take us over here anyway. It will take us to many of the areas, honestly. So I kind of want to just do those first. Let me double check if we have any other campsites nearby that we need to pick up. So we're currently at that one. We have the cabin that we could pick up over here. I think we should be good picking up all the cabins that are in the north, to be honest. So we're gonna go right, right, straight ahead all the way to the house, and if we see a black wildebeest group along the way, we're gonna go and shoot them. Also, encyclopedia characters. Let's actually get a look at who we have here. So this is our main character, Malachi Burnett, the hunting guide. That's us. Then we have annoying influencer number 1. This is the Sparks guy, lightning guy. Annoying influencer number 2, the Instagram girl. The Olympic sharpshooter. The annoying businessman. And our boss. And I leave it up to you which one of those characters you think is the most annoying one, because they are all kind of horrible people. It's a competition then, exactly. Oh wait. I think those are wildebeest. Yes, those are black wildebeest. Awesome. So yeah, the mature ones actually look black, but the easiest way I find to tell them apart is to look at the horns. Do the horns curve forward or do they curve to the side? And if they curve forward, it's black wildebeest. Alright, we're gonna need this one. We need a male one, so we're gonna see if we can get a low fitness male out of that group. We are also going to have to do a census on these guys at some point, because we need a 5-star black or blue wildebeest. And there are significantly more blue wildebeests than there are black wildebeests. So we're going to do a census on the black ones. In the interest of not being occupied with this forever. Okay, yeah, he is still coming in. Let's go 150 meters. And you can see the horns are curving forward like this. They're making like a little sickle that curves to the front. And that was a decent shot. I think we're still going to pick up the cabins and campsites in the north, because most of the cabins that we're actually going to, or most of the places we need to go to for the first couple of missions, are in the south. Oh god, artery shot. Yeah, that's gonna be fun to track. Black wildebeest eating. There we go. Huh? Okay, past this tree. Sure, we will do that in just a second, but first I want to pick up this. Perfect. What do we have over there? Oh, common warthogs. I don't really care about the warthogs too much right now, and I don't have the hog collar with me. And like I said, we're going to check out one specific group of them first, and if we do have to do a census, we're going to do it at the end. But first we're going to see if that one group that usually brings a lot of high fitness warthogs for me has one this time around as well. Oh, I think that's our wildebeest actually. More black wildebeest. That's 2 startled, that's not too bad. But also not enough. And yeah, that's our wildebeest and it's dead. More black wildebeest, which we don't need right now. Oh, 2787, yeah, that was a good thing we took him out. And this is what the black wildebeest look like. So yeah, really the easiest way to tell is the horns. If you look at the blue wildebeest, they have horns going like this.